Hampton Roads Transit has a big plan to improve its service, but it also has a roadblock other transit systems don't face.
It has no dedicated funding system. The 6 cities that use HRT all pay into as much as they can afford. Investigative reporter Chris Horne shows us a route where HRT can arrive at the intersection of more funding and better service, Chris.
Yeah, if you can put those two together, then it makes it more workable for all of us. Unlike other systems, HRT gets no money from gas taxes, tolls, hotel room taxes, or other sources like those. I'm continuing my special coverage, getting on board with a funding plan for the system that gets thousands of us to and from work.
13 coming from my house to downtown, and then I got on the 20.
Think of Stephen Blunt of South Norfolk.
Gets me there from my job to my house.
As 1 in 55,000. That's how many people rely on HRT every day.
Not just my job, but other places too, so I depend on it a lot.
73% of all HRT riders use it to go to work.
HRT, since its creation in 1999, doesn't have any dedicated funding. And that's a rarity in the industry.
Instead, it's pay-as-you-go for HRT's 6 member cities. Their level of service is based on how much they can afford. HRT's transformation project looks further down the road than any previous plan, 10 years, with an important overriding goal.
Give people high-frequency service on the core routes that serve the core employment areas.
The agency surveyed several thousand people. The main complaint, not enough runs.
The frequency isn't there for me. If I oversleep one night and I miss that bus, I'm waiting an hour and then I'm in danger of losing my job.
Here's HRT's message for the General Assembly.
Help us, lawmakers. Help us get more frequent service.
Virginia Beach Delegate Alex Askew says unlike previous efforts to get HRT dedicated funding, the timing is right for this one to get traction.
There's an appetite one, and I just think it's our time to just really put a dedicated source of funding to something that's really important to folks.
So Askew and State Senator Louise Lucas of Portsmouth are working on getting a pot of money and a lot of money for HRT. Their plan would raise an estimated $20 million every year, paid for by higher taxes at the pump, on real estate transactions, hotel rooms, and transportation and shipping providers.
Folks that are potentially going to be taxed, we're going to allow them to have input. So we're not just imposing a tax on folks without really letting them know or having a voice and a seat at the table.
HRT's drive for more frequent trips would emphasize where most of us work. Downtown Norfolk, Town Center in Virginia Beach, Peninsula Town Center, Oyster Point, and Greenbrier.
If they're living in Chesapeake and Greenbrier and they have a third shift job at Norfolk Centera, they may get to work. They're not going to get home because there's no service in Chesapeake after 6:30 at night.
The plan would standardize service hours across the entire system, 5 a.m. to midnight, no matter where you live.
Let's treat it as if we're a transit authority that serves all 6 cities, as if we were one city. So all 6 cities have to agree to that thought.
Emma Russo wants to see at least 12 to 15 riders per route. So this midday ride on the number 9 wouldn't reach that milepost, but this run on the 20 along Virginia Beach Boulevard does.
I have one of the busiest bus routes that goes up and down Virginia Beach Boulevard in my region.
HRT says steering resources and emphasis to key routes will leave a challenge to serve low-demand areas.
We're keenly aware that we can't leave it in a desert of transit services, but we can offer other kind of opportunities that don't rely on fixed route 40-foot buses.
HRT's 10-year plan compares our region with several similar metro systems, including Richmond, Charlotte, and Sacramento. Askew says if we want to keep pace with them, we need to pay the fare that's required to keep moving forward.
If we continue to build out and plan strategically, that'll have a big boom in our economy, I believe, and business development.
That funding proposal is currently in conference in the General Assembly. If it passes, it would take effect in July of next year. The provision that would affect most of us is the increase in the gasoline tax. If you're paying about $2.20 per gallon, the price would rise about 2 cents per gallon. Chris Horne, 10 on your side.